Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and you have no idea who I am, my name is Chanel. I run a blog called CHANELFILES.com, and over here in this very small but growing corner of the YouTube world, we talk about God, fashion, luxury fashion. We do some vlogging. We like to work out. We love to eat healthy. We love to take care of our skin, and last but certainly not least, we love to live the blessed life. So if any of those things are of interest to you, then I would love if you would consider hitting subscribe down below, and while you're there, hit the bell notification so you are notified when I upload a new video. As you guys can see from the title of today's video, we are going to be talking about my luxury purchase regrets. One of you guys actually asked me about a month or two ago to do a video sharing with you guys why I have sold certain luxury items over on my Poshmark closet. If you do not know, I have a Poshmark closet, and y'all, I am about to do probably like the biggest upload I think I have ever done, and I've had a Poshmark closet for give or take like 7 or 8 years, you guys. I have so much stuff that I need to upload to that Poshmark closet, but we'll talk about that later in the video. Nonetheless, when you guys asked me a couple of months ago to do a video sharing with you guys what luxury items I have sold over the past few years and why. So today we're going to be talking about a few items that I honestly regret purchasing, and these are also going to be items that I will be uploading to my Poshmark closet, give or take, with the exception of 1 or 2 pieces. All of these things, and then again just a bunch of other things, will be uploaded more than likely next week. So if you're not following me already over on Instagram at Chanel Files, you definitely should be, because that is going to be the first place that I notify you guys when everything is uploaded to my Poshmark closet. And obviously I'll also be sure to make a post on the community page here on YouTube sharing with you guys that, you know, the new uploads have been added to my Poshmark closet. Nonetheless, with all of that being said, we are here to simply talk about my luxury purchase regrets. And to be honest with you guys, I don't have like a lot. Everything here is accessories. I have 2 bags and a couple of pairs of sunglasses and a scarf. Honestly, anything that has been like a bigger ticket item that I have wanted to sell, I have already sold. So these are just smaller ticket items, definitely, you know, still pricey, but these are more or less smaller items that I just feel like I haven't gotten wear out of. Some of them literally I have not worn a single time, which is crazy, which is why it's going on my Poshmark closet. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into it. All right, you guys, so we'll kind of start from, I guess, small to big. And the first thing is something that I don't know for sure that I'm going to upload this into my Poshmark closet. However, it is a, I guess, lightweight regret because it's too small. This is a vintage Dior oblique print or a trotter print. Some people call it one or the other, but this is a vintage Dior scarf. You guys know I do, I guess you could say I do enjoy collecting vintage Dior scarves. And I have one other one that I purchased probably 2 or 3 years ago that I love. I typically tend to just wear these like on my head, or yeah, I was gonna say somewhere else, but low-key I really just wear them on my head if I'm running errands and I don't feel like putting on a wig, or maybe my hair is just not done. These are something that I typically would just gravitate to and, you know, dress it up or down. So I purchased this from a seller on eBay. That's actually where I also purchased my other vintage Dior scarf. And the problem that I have with this scarf is it's too small. I don't know what was happening when I was doing the conversions. I know the seller listed the measurements in centimeters, and let me just say, like, I've converted measurements for everything. Shoes, bags, clothing. I never have an issue converting measurements. But I don't know, y'all. Something was off when I was converting the measurements for this scarf, and it's just way too small. I literally, like, first of all, I have a big head. We know that. I can barely wear this on my head without a wig, let alone with a wig. So I just really haven't gotten use out of it. Again, it's not like a full regret. And to be honest, there is a vintage Dior bag that I feel like has been in my eBay watch list for almost a year now. And I really feel like this would be a nice little, I guess, pairing. But at the same time, the seller is not willing to negotiate the price for the bag. So I'm like less inclined to keep this scarf because I would love to have a moment with that bag in this scarf. But I'm also not trying to pay the price for the bag, if you catch what I'm trying to say. So anyways, I'm less inclined to keep this scarf because I don't know necessarily when I'm going to get the bag, but I also feel like I want to get the bag at some point, and I would love to have this scarf for the bag. I don't know, girl. I'm all over the place. It's a beautiful scarf, and I just don't want to get rid of it because, again, I do feel like At some point I may get the bag, but I also am someone, you guys know, or maybe you don't know, I do not keep things I do not wear. If I'm not getting use out of it, if I don't love it, if I'm not gravitating towards it, I don't keep it. I do not care what it is. I do not care how much it costs. I will sell it, period. I hate looking at stuff just sit. I do not have the space for it, nor do I have like the mental capacity to look at a bunch of stuff I'm not using. That's just me. So even with something this small, even though it was only $80 or $90, I just don't feel like it's useful to have it if I'm not getting my use out of it. Nonetheless, I'm just not 100% sure that I want to sell this just yet. So I'm including it in this video because I regret getting it because of the size, but I don't regret it because I feel like if I get the bag, it could be a moment, you know? So nonetheless, this is the scarf. I still wanted to include it, but I just don't know that I'm gonna list it yet on my Poshmark closet. But either way, girl, I still kind of regret it. So there's that, you guys. So the next item on my list that is a regret, and honestly, I did not intend on not wearing these. Obviously, if I bought them, I intended on wearing them. But I have not worn these one time. Literally not a single time, okay? And it is this pair of Chloe sunglasses. And if you guys watch my vlogs, then you know I hauled these a couple of months ago along with another pair, literally the exact same style, but the frame color is in a light pink. I got them from Saks Off 5th. I got them for a really, really, really good price, you guys. Like ridiculously cheap, if I'm just being honest. But I just have not worn them, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the yellow frame. I don't know if it's like the amber colored lens, which is actually really beautiful. Like the combination itself is gorgeous, but for some reason I just don't gravitate to them. And every single time that I have gone to wear them or, you know, try to style them with an outfit, I'm like, no, like they just don't give what I need them to give. And the thing about it is, like I said, I have the exact same style of sunglasses, but the frame is a light pink color, like a beigey light pink color. And when I say to you, I wear them all of the time, it's to the point where I have to tell myself not to wear them so much because I have other pairs of sunglasses that I should wear. But with these, every time I grab them, I'm just like, no, like they're not giving what I need them to give. So like I said, these have not been worn a single time. This pair of beautiful Chloe sunglasses will be, unfortunately, a regret that I have purchased, and they will also be going in my Poshmark closet. So again, be sure to be on the lookout.
Whew. It hits every time, sis. It hits every time.
Also, you guys, if there's any lighting changes, I apologize. I use natural lighting. I enjoy using natural lighting, but unfortunately, it does not always work in my favor. So if there's any lighting changes throughout the video, please just bear with me. So the next item on the list is another pair of sunglasses. I have 3 pairs of sunglasses total, so just FYI, there's this pair and another pair. But this is also a pair, I hate to say it, that I have not worn a single time. And it really does bother me when I don't get wear out of the things that I buy, because it really is just a literal waste of money. And that for me is just like not something that I like to do at all. So for me, I feel some type of way about these items that I have not gotten any wear out of, but unfortunately it is what it is. Nonetheless though, this is a pair of Fendi sunglasses that are actually super cute, but they just don't look good on me, or I feel like they don't look good on me. So this is a pair of sunglasses I was totally influenced to not only buy, but to stalk and then buy from my girl Brittany of Pockets and Bows. I'm not exactly sure when she initially bought these. I want to say maybe she's had them for like a year or two possibly, but she has worn these in several of her vlogs and they always looked so good on her. And she would mention in her vlog that she would get questions about these sunglasses, but they were super sold out. I can't remember exactly where I found them. I want to say it was either Saks Off 5th or Nordstrom Rack or somewhere like that. I can't remember where I got them because this was several months ago. So I ended up finding these, and as soon as I tried them on, I was just like, you know, like these are not gonna work for me. I tried to make them work. I tried to put them in my, you know, little sunglasses collection and grab them and be mindful to grab them. But every time I put them on, just like the pair of Chloe sunglasses, I just feel like they didn't look good on me. So unfortunately, you guys, this is also going to be added to my Poshmark closet. this is what they look like on. They're really cute. They just, for me, don't look good on me. They look super good on her, but they just don't look good on me. So I will be listing these in my Poshmark closet, and of course, they also do come with the Fendi case. Something that I should note, that I will obviously note when I do list these on my Poshmark closet, but something happened, I think, when I was opening them. I'm not exactly sure. There's like a stain here, and I tried to clean it and it got better, but it low-key also kind of made it worse a little bit. So this is something just to note, you know, when you get these or if you decide to buy these. But obviously I will have that listed in the listing as well. But nonetheless, unfortunately, you guys, these Fendi sunglasses look so good on my sis Brittany, but they just don't look good on me. And for that reason, I will have to say this is a regretful purchase. All right, you guys, so this next pair of sunglasses, I low-key feel some type of way about. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. I paid full price for these sunglasses and I just feel very underwhelmed, and it's not the quality for me, which is very sad because this brand overall has amazing quality. I'm going to be talking to you guys about, and I have a story time, of course, but I'm going to be talking to you guys about these Loewe sunglasses. And I know some of y'all are going to be like, what, girl? Oh my gosh. But yes, these, you see them and I'm sure you know them. Okay. These sunglasses were so popular in 2020, okay? And I missed the mark on getting them when they were first released. They sold out everywhere. The only two places that I know that they were sold were the Loewe website and Matches Fashion, okay? I signed up for all the notifications. Let me know when these come back in stock. And this is like over months. This was probably maybe like 5 or 6 months that I waited for these sunglasses to come back in stock, okay? So maybe like August, September, I got a notification from Matches that these were, you know, soon to be arriving. Perfect. Now I'm really on the lookout. So they come back in stock. I ordered them. Great. We're looking forward to them. I get an email from a specific customer service representative, not like a general email. This was someone who literally was like, hi Chanel, my name is Sarah from Matches Fashion, and unfortunately we've had to cancel your order for these sunglasses due to, I want to say it said like quality control or something like that. And I was saying to myself, quality control, like, girl, these are Loewe, like. But a part of me was like, okay, well, if there's issues, clearly they're fixing it. So fine. So the order gets canceled, but she tells me that they are going to still stock them. So still be on the lookout if I want to get them. So they come in stock again. Okay, so this is now the second order I placed for these sunglasses. Looking forward to them. The order didn't get canceled. Great, everything is good. They come in the mail, rip the box open. I put them on. As soon as I put them on my face, they fell off. It literally felt as if somebody who had a head size twice as big as me had put them on, stretched out the arms, okay, completely stretched out the arms, and then put them back in the box and mailed them to Matches Fashion. I couldn't even look down without them falling completely off my face, okay? So obviously I packaged them back up and I returned them. So now I'm kind of like, okay, the first pair got canceled. Fine, it is what it is. The second pair doesn't fit properly. Okay. All right, you're wearing out my patience, but okay, we're gonna get this third pair and we're going to just, you know, hope and pray that everything is good. They come in the mail, and when I put them on, I should have just listened to myself. It was in my spirit, you guys. Said, these don't fit right. Now, they weren't as big as the first pair that I ordered, but I knew that they did not fit right. But I talked myself out of it. I said, no, they fit fine. They're cute. They're a vibe. If you return these, you're not going to get them again. You've been waiting 5 months or 4 months or however long I had been waiting. Girl, you're not going to return these. Are you crazy? Put them in your drawer and keep it pushing. And that is what I did. And that is probably the biggest regret out of all of these purchases, is keeping these sunglasses. I don't know if it's my face shape or my head shape. I don't know if it's the quality. I don't know if maybe the second batch of these got made differently than the first batch of these. I don't know, you guys. I haven't heard any negative reviews about these, but y'all, they don't fit good on me. I'm not gonna say that they won't fit good on you, but they just don't fit good on me. They're super cute. They're such a vibe, and I just hate that these did not work out. But when I say I have worn these maybe 3 times, and one of those times were literally just for the picture. I grabbed them, took a picture, and put them back. I cannot wear them. They're too big on my face. And again, they're not as bad as the first pair that I ordered. Definitely not as bad as that. If that was the case, I would have returned these too. You guys, I have a Loewe bag. I have tried on other Loewe pieces, though I haven't kept them. Loewe quality is amazing. Like, I don't question the quality of the brand as a whole, but for these sunglasses in particular, it's a no for me. Now, I say all that, and I still say though, they may work for you. And let me just say, this particular colorway, it is impossible to find these. It is absolutely impossible to find these. Once I purchased these on Matches Fashion, they did not come back in stock. They did not come back in stock on Matches. They did not come back in stock on the Loewe website. So if you are interested in these sunglasses, when I list them, you should definitely buy them and quickly, because I can almost probably tell you somebody will buy these because they are a vibe. They give that Run DMC energy, very 80s, very cool. They're beautiful sunglasses, but they just don't fit me well. And again, that's not to say that they won't fit you well, but they just don't fit me well. So, you know, there's that. These will definitely be going on my Poshmark closet. And unfortunately, this is going to be probably one of my biggest luxury purchase regrets. All right, you guys. So this next item is something that I knew I shouldn't have bought. I completely 100% told myself, do not buy that bag, because you're not gonna get wear out of it. Before I purchased the bag, I can remember, you guys, having this conversation with myself, and I bought the bag. Sis, ask me if I have worn this bag one time. One time. Have not worn this bag a single time, you guys, and it is the Coach Mini Pillow Tabby Bag. I haven't worn it, and I knew I shouldn't have bought it. And here's why. I was going back and forth between the bigger pillow tabby, which I had, and I returned it because the one that I got was defective. And then I was kind of thinking, well, do I even want that size? And then when I was thinking about it, then this one kind of came out, and this wasn't even fully released yet. So of course I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not even out yet. Let me call my local San Francisco store. All of these things are like going through my mind, okay? The rush of it all, everybody's going crazy, what colors are out, you know, just all the things. If you know the energy that was going on around this bag, or just the pillow bag in general, but specifically about the mini bag, then you know what I'm talking about, okay? So like I said, I called my local San Francisco store. The SA, who was super kind, super helpful, very patient, he had let me know that they had them in store, but they weren't even on the floor yet. So he sent me pictures, he sent me all the colors, and I decided to get this one. Now, before I placed the order, the phone order with him, the reasons why I told myself not to get this bag was because it's too small. Even for me, a going out bag, this is small. Like, and obviously I'm not carrying my hobo bag, you know, as I'm going like to dinner, of course, but this is a very small bag for me. So I knew in my head that this was too small of a bag. Okay, number one. Number two, I have a Fendi beaded baguette bag that, though it is not this exact color, it has different shades of green in it, and this is one of the colors that is in that bag. And I would never sell that bag, okay? So I'm telling myself, you don't need this because you have the Fendi bag. Why would you buy this, right? And you would think that would make sense, and I wouldn't have bought it. But girl, anybody who knows the hype that was going on around this bag, not just about like the mini bag, but just the pillow tabby in and of itself. Everybody was going crazy. Everybody was just like off their rockers, trying to get the bag. People were ordering the bag. I was placing phone orders. Everybody was ordering the bag before it had even come out. Okay, so there's the rush of getting the bag, getting it in a certain color, getting it, you know, before it sells out. It just was like a lot going on for my brain, and I didn't listen to what it is I knew to be the facts. And the facts were, it's too small, and I have a very similar style bag. And for that reason, you guys, I have not worn it. Last but not least on my list of luxury regrets. This is something that I don't know that I'm fully committed to calling this a regretful purchase. I think it's just something that I haven't gotten a lot of use out of because it's very specific, at least for me. And that is going to be this really beautiful vintage Gucci Ophelia pouch, or Ophelia clutch, I want to say. This is something that I want to say I bought maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, probably closer to 3 months ago. I was up late one night, couldn't sleep, and what do? I look for things that I shouldn't buy. And I was on eBay looking at just vintage Gucci items, and I came across this. And it caught my attention because it's a beautiful piece. It definitely is a beautiful item. And the seller, I'm pretty sure, is like a 70-year-old lady who has all the beautiful vintage items. You can definitely tell she collected like luxury things. And she listed this for a really good price. I asked her a few questions just about the quality and the smell, because sometimes, as I'm sure you guys know, when it comes to vintage, there is going to be a level of quality that you want to confirm before you buy it, as well as smell, because vintage definitely has a smell. So she wrote me back, she answered all of my questions, and I decided to go ahead and get it. And again, I don't regret getting this, but I just feel like I haven't gotten a lot of use out of it. And so for that reason, I'm considering it a regretful purchase. But I also feel like this is such a classic Gucci thing that it's like, how could you not love this? And the thing about this is, you guys, to this day, or at least when I bought this bag, I went onto the Gucci website. They have an updated version of this exact thing. And I want to say it's retailing for like $820 or $850 or something like that. If I can find a photo, I'll put a picture of it on the screen. I don't regret buying it, but I just haven't gotten use out of it like I thought I would. And so that's really why I'm featuring it. But you guys, it is really a beautiful clutch that's in really good condition. I just have some like stuffing in it, and there are marks of wear. I don't know how well you can see on the inside. There are some marks of wear. I mean, it is a vintage item. That is something that is going to be when you buy vintage, but this is in really good condition. There is no smell. The coating on it, I don't know if you can tell, there's like a sheen to it. The coating on it is not cracked. A lot of times when something has a coated canvas, for example, like Goyard or like Louis Vuitton, that coating can crack over time. There are no cracks in it, I want to say, at least from what I've seen, and I've had this bag for a minute. But yeah, this is in really good condition. Like I said, there's no smell. Though there aren't any like compartments in it, there isn't like a zipper pouch or anything. It really is a good bag. So for me, I guess I'm just including this because I haven't gotten use out of it, but I don't know that I'm fully committed to selling. That is everything that I have to show you guys in today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said earlier, with the exception of a few things, all of these items will be listed next week in my Poshmark closet. And I'm telling you right now, sis, I have so much stuff. Like, this is gonna take me at least 2 days. So if you are not already following my Poshmark closet, sis, I leave it linked in the description box under every single video. Also, of course, if you are not already following me over on Instagram, first and foremost, it's a vibe. You should definitely be following me over on the gram. And number 2, that is going to be the first place where I do let you guys know when things start to go live in my closet. So please follow me over on Instagram. Obviously, I will let you guys know on the community page here. Per usual, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, sis, what are you doing? Hit subscribe down below, and while you are there, turn on your post notification. Be sure to check out my blog, CHANELFILES.com. And last but certainly not least, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.